Alright, I'm not even going to bother with any of that crap that I usually say at the beginning of my rant videos. Because honestly, I'm really tired right now. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to go to sleep, but I'm also really upset. And I've been thinking a lot for the past, hour or so about stuff, and I've just gotten really worked up. And I figured I would take all of that negative energy and put it into a hopefully entertaining rant video for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Anyway, like always, this video will probably be a mess of jumbled up ideas and me stuttering and me repeating myself, but hopefully you guys don't mind that too much. Like I said, I am really tired right now, but I do have a lot of stuff that I want to say. So, I've just been thinking a lot, and, there's a lot of people that I know in my life that are such great people. Like, oh my gosh. I have a lot, and I don't want to say this as if I'm like Mr. Popular or anything, because that's not true at all, but, I have so many great friends, and I'm thankful for every one of them. And, so I know so many great people, which is why it pains me to say that so many of them are so stupid. Okay, that sounds really bad. But, okay, let me explain a little bit. So, this is not something that, if you read the title of the video, then you already know what I'm about to say, but this is not something that only some people have, and that is insecurity. A lot of people are insecure. If you don't, I'm pretty sure everybody should know what being insecure is. It's not really that hard of a concept to understand. For anyone that doesn't know what it means, basically, if you're insecure, it basically means you feel, this is just my definition, but you feel as though you are worthless, or you feel like some part of you, or maybe all of you in some cases, is just not good or not what it should be. That's how I see insecurity. There's probably a better definition for it if you just look it up on Google, but and honestly, the time in my life right now, my age demographic, is such a common time for people to have insecurities about themselves. But being someone who is amongst my, did I say that right? Who is, around my age demographic a lot, because obviously, I notice it with so many people that I really wish I didn't have to notice it in. And when I say that, I just mean that I just know so many people that are so insecure about themselves that I personally don't think should be, because they're such great people. And unfortunately, those insecure people make dumb decisions, in my opinion that they're dumb. I should say this before I go any further. Any opinions that I have in this video, you don't have to agree with. These are just my opinions, and if you don't like my opinion, then you can click out of the video, of course, but I'm still going to say them because that's kind of the point. So, there's so many people that I know that are so insecure, and they do things in their life that make them feel better, but unfortunately, a lot of those decisions are just not good decisions in my opinion. And there's various reasons for this, but the main reason that it boils down to is that they're causing another problem that the insecure person is overlooking because it's making them feel better. I hope that made sense. And it's so annoying to have to watch people make these such dumb decisions just because it helps them feel better about themselves. Now, I'm not afraid to say this. I feel like I can say this in front of people, and I don't think I'll be held against it. Should be an obvious thing. I'm insecure about myself. Shocker. Wow. Who knew? Yeah. No, I'm so insecure about myself. There's so many things that I wish were different about myself that I could change. I don't think I have to go into detail about them, but obviously, there are so many things that I just don't like about myself. But I also realize that there are just some things that I can't change. I don't think people realize how many times I overthink things, or I just feel so bad about things that I do that I try to change myself to make it better, and I end up just not being myself. And it's just not a good thing to do, that I've learned. And not that I don't do it ever anymore. I catch myself sometimes, like, oh, I see someone that, I want to make a good impression on someone, so I act slightly different than I normally would. Maybe I kind of tell a white lie and say, oh yeah, I'm totally into this one, TV show that I've never even watched before, or I've heard a lot about it, or I don't know, maybe I make up something. My point is I do something, or I say something to, alter basically who I am, or lie about who I am to feel better, because, in my mind, the only way I'll feel better is if I please someone else. But in the end, what I see, that's just not staying true to myself. And at the end of the day, I just end up feeling like crap because, well, one, I just lied. Two, now what happens when this person that I've made a good impression on, wants to talk more about this thing that I lied about liking, and now it's like, well, I didn't actually like it. I just said one thing that makes it seem like I like it, and now I've just it's become this whole big thing, and it's like, oh wait, you didn't actually like the thing, and am I making sense? Is that making sense? My overall point is that people will try to do things, including altering who they really are. These great people, these such great people, will just alter who they are and act differently to please others because they think it'll make them feel better about themselves. Or maybe these other people, maybe they don't want to please these other people, but the other people, they feel like they need them to feel better. And I just don't, that's just not how I think it is. It makes me feel sad more than anything. I'm probably coming across as really angry right now, but overall, I'm just really devastated by it. It just really bothers me. And a big thing that I've noticed is, and that I'm going to state because it's relevant in my life, hopefully, maybe not hopefully, I don't wish this upon anyone else, but if this is relevant in your life, then, maybe we can share an opinion, and, maybe you can leave a comment and tell me. I don't know. But, the idea of relationship-wise, when people are constantly pining after someone that isn't good for them because it makes them feel better to please this person. And they're just completely oblivious to anything wrong that a person is doing because it makes them feel better about themselves to please them. I'm trying to be as vague as possible here because I don't want anyone to think I'm talking about any specific situations, because honestly, I'm not. I'm just stating what I think is relevant. And I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but I'm really tired of it because, again, I know so many great people, and the biggest pain that any of this comes from it is seeing these great people, all of a sudden they're thought of as horrible, disgusting, cruel, heartless people that do all of these stupid things, annoying, maybe even, I don't know, they don't deserve to live. Like, even stuff like that I've heard. It's just, maybe some of you out there can relate to this. I really hope you can, that people would talk this way about you, but I really wish people wouldn't act like this. But I guess at the end of the day, there's nothing that I can really say that will change their mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this video will be like an awakening to them. And again, you don't have to agree with me. If you've watched this entire video and you still don't agree with me about any of this, that's fine. But, maybe for those of you out there that can relate to any of the stuff that I'm saying, maybe you've made a bad decision because it made you feel better, but, then you regret it in the long run, maybe then you can relate to what I'm saying. And the biggest thing that I want anyone to take away from this is that there is good in everybody. But sometimes that good is just jeopardized by the feeling of not being good. Is that a good note to end on? No, it's not a good note to end on, but I'm going to end it anyway because this video has been going on for 11 minutes and I don't know what else to talk about. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video. I realized that I probably didn't make very much sense in a lot of it, and I probably definitely repeated myself. And, maybe you got bored at some point in this video. That's fine. But, overall, thank you for making it this far. Maybe you skipped to the end, and that's the only way that you're seeing this, but, that's fine, too. You still clicked on my video, so thank you for the view. That's all I have to say. There are videos on the screen. I don't know what videos I'm going to put up, but you can check those out. But anyway, or you can click here to subscribe, I should say. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. I don't even know when I'm going to post this. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. That was a good outro, Antonio.
What?